Ready. This is the heavyweight champ of UBC. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the goal in boxing as a professional to be, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world, if not the best fighters in the world, and in the process, you make as much money as possible? Isn't that the ultimate goal in the sport of boxing? Apparently, that's not Mikey Garcia's goal. And quite frankly, right now, I don't know what his goal is. I almost feel sorry for fighters like Mikey Garcia and Leo Santa Cruz, because they want to be the best. I'm assuming they want to be the best. But they're realizing it's a lot more difficult than it was advertised. Right? Everybody and their mama is calling out Mikey Garcia because he is the fighter that these fans are saying is the best at the division. Right? He's claiming to be one of the best. So everyone is calling him out. It all started with Celestino Caballero. Then it moved on to Yuriorkis Gamboa. Now everybody wanted that fight. HBO wanted the fight. Both promoters wanted the fight. Of course, Gamboa wanted the fight. The only ones that didn't want that fight was Team Garcia. Then Javier Fortuna had a win on HBO Latino, and he called out Mikey Garcia. No response from Team Garcia. Now you have, the latest fighter to call out Mikey Garcia is Rances Barthelemy. For those of you guys who don't know, Rances Barthelemy, he just fought this weekend, this Saturday, and dominated David Salcedo, a guy who had 14 wins in a row and was a really game opponent, but Rances, being on a whole nother level, completely dominated this guy. Now, this is not the first time Rances Barthelemy called out Mikey Garcia. In fact, the first time he did it, it was in my studio on my radio show. That's right. I interviewed Rances Barthelemy, and he called out Mikey Garcia. He said, after I get done with Mendez, I want Mikey Garcia next. And what's so funny is I even said on that show, I said, if Mikey Garcia is not going to fight Gamboa, I can't see him fighting a lightweight who's 5'10", has an excellent jab, knows how to box, and has power. I can't see it. And so far, I have been right on the money. Okay? Now, this is what Rances Barthelemy had to say right after he beat Salcedo. I want Mikey Garcia. They say he's the best. I say I'm the best. Let's settle it. End quote. Short and brief, but straight to the point. Now, here's why I talk to the Mikey Garcia fans. Let me make this very clear. Guys, you cannot have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You can't claim that Mikey Garcia is one of the best fighters in the world, but yet he's not willing to fight anyone to even prove that he's one of the best fighters in the world. We all know that this is boxing. And if Mikey Garcia wants to continue fighting on the big networks like HBO or maybe even Showtime, he's going to have to step his game up. He's going to have to fight against one of these. The Fortunas, the Caballeros, the Barthelemys, the Gamboas, the Crawfords. You know what you were getting yourself into when you stepped in this sport of boxing. You're going to have to fight one of these beasts. You're going to have to do it. And I think you Mikey Garcia fans can agree with me on that, right? Listen, he don't have to fight all of these guys, but he's got to fight one of them. He's got to fight one of them. You guys have to keep in mind, Mikey Garcia is not pound for pound top 3, top 5. Realistically, he's not even top 10, one of the best fighters in the world. You could probably put him in the top 20, but he does have a buzz around his name because he has the Mexican fan base, because he is Robert Garcia's little brother. He has that popularity, and this is what these fighters, they want. This is what you're supposed to go after. You're supposed to go after the guy that claims that he's the best, that the fans claim is the best or one of the best, right? This is what a real champion does. And the question is, will Mikey Garcia do it? You know, I know some people are going to say, oh, well, you know, Mikey Garcia, he's going through lawsuits and all this kind of stuff with Bob Arum. Well, Mikey Garcia, he already cleared that up. And actually, he made admission recently, or it was probably about a couple months ago, where he admitted that Bob Arum did nothing wrong. So that lawsuit is going nowhere. Mikey Garcia is still training right now. So obviously, he wants to get back in the ring. He's going to get back in the ring eventually. The question is, will he step his game up and fight one of these lions that's on the same level as he is, that's coming for what he has? Is he willing to get in the ring with one of these guys? Let me ask you fans, Mikey Garcia fans, who should Mikey Garcia fight? You tell me, who should Mikey Garcia fight to at least crack the top 10 pound for pound, the top 5 pound for pound? Who do you guys want to see him fight? We'll see what happens. I'm on to the next one.